Let's talk about housework. Yes, it is one of those subjects that, unless you're one of the very privileged few, most of us at some point in our life, and if not every day, have had to do some form of housework, whether it's washing up, changing the sheets, washing clothes, just generally keeping on top of dust. We all have to do it. What we have to think about though is how it's changed. Our lives are very different now compared to how they used to be in terms of the kind of homework we have to do, in terms of cleaning. How things used to be. When you were growing up, did you have appliances? Did you have to do it all yourself? Did your parents do it? And if so, did both of them do it, male and female, or just mum? It's really good to make those comparisons of then and now and think of equipment that we used to have that we don't have now, and vice versa. Why not start by making a list? You can compare it to how simple your life is now in comparison. So, making a list, we can think of things like fetching water for washing clothes themselves, sweeping and scrubbing the floor, and of course the front door step, beating the carpets for dust, fetching wood and coal, laying, lighting, maintaining and cleaning the fire. Did you used to have to do that daily? Polishing ornaments, furniture and the fender, cleaning the knives, mending and polishing shoes. We used to have to do that every Sunday evening. Turning the beds, cutting up newspaper for toilet paper, and cooking. That's a daily event. Thinking about wash day, for example, you have to break it down into a list of tasks. Have a think about all the different aspects of wash day and how it used to be. Did you have a particular day each week that was wash day? And if so, what time did work begin? Was there running water? And if not, did you have to fetch it? Was that one of your chores? How was water heated? And did you have a copper to heat it in? What sort of soap or detergent did you use? Did you use a whitener like Reckitt's Blue, or can you name any other brands? How was the ironing done? What sort of irons did you use? A flat iron or a more modern electric iron? And how were they heated if so? How often did you change clothing and bedding? Lots of people now change clothes every single day, but actually in the days when people only had a few garments of clothes, maybe you changed far less frequently. What other ways were there of getting washing done? As opposed to now, when mostly we do just throw it in a washing machine. How things have changed. Here's an activity for you. Use the senses. Have a think about how you could relate housework to all the different senses in our body. Maybe you could gather some material from under the kitchen sink, if that's where you keep your materials, and you could grab some Brasso and some window cleaner, some scented soap, some furniture polish. Have a smell. What does that smell remind you of? How evocative is it? Can you smell furniture polish? Can you smell shoe cleaner? Feel the weight of a flat iron. Feel the roughness of a washboard if you have access to one. Put your fingers into warm, bubbly, soapy water. Does that remind you of wash day? Maybe you've got a hard, prickly scrubbing brush. Have a feel. Think of these objects as a way to trigger memories, to remember all those household chores from when you were young. It's a really good way to bring those memories flooding back.